This week, the European Court of Human Rights made 4 rulings concerning the issue of religion in the workplace. These 4 rulings concerned a BA employee told not to wear a dangly cross while at work, a nurse also told not to wear a dangly cross at the hospital, and a registrar and a marriage counsellor both fired for refusing to serve gay people. There will be a link below to a rather good article on The Independent which nicely summarises the whole affair, but just so you know now, the BA woman got off rather sensibly, because BA lets Muslims wear the hijab and Sikhs wear turbans, so there's no reason for them to forbid a Christian from wearing a cross. The nurse lost her case because of health and safety worries that the dangling cross might get caught in bandages or, even worse, wounds. And the registrar and the marriage counsellor lost their cases because, yeah, it's not okay to refuse service to people because they're gay. The reason I tell you this is as context, because what I really want to talk about is this brilliantly awful article I found in the blog section of the Telegraph website. It's a Christian lobby piece written by Christina Oden, who has a site called Free Faith, something like that. Now, this isn't going to turn into a the declining standards of journalism sort of rant, because frankly, the Telegraph blogs section is not journalism. I reckon if a section of a site publishes an article that draws parallels between global warming and that stupid Mayan apocalypse thing, it's lost any right to describe its content as journalism. I'm drawing attention to this woman's article because it is hilarious. I mean, the title says it all. Liberals have demonised Christians as do-gooders and paedophiles. That's why the big society doesn't work. See, that's kind of brilliant. Partly because it's an amazing blend of conservative paranoia and just amazing hyperbole. But what I really love about it is that she doesn't even understand the meaning of the word demonise. I'm not entirely sure calling someone a do-gooder is slander. I'm not sure. I mean, British libel laws are kind of crazy, but I'm not sure we've reached that stage yet. Okay, so we're already off to a pretty good start with that heading, and honestly, it just keeps getting better. I mean, listen to this. A sex therapist, that's the marriage counsellor, Gary McFarlane, and a registrar, Lillian Liddell, could not abstain from working with gays... Europe no longer accepts conscientious objectors. Yeah, she just described people who refuse to offer services to people because they're gay as conscientiously objecting to gay people? See, that's interesting because I looked up what a conscientious objector is, and it turns out that it's an individual who has claimed the right to refuse to perform military service. So is Christina saying that these people are being punished for refusing to be gay? So I'll go on, because this article is just brilliant from the beginning, but really the ending is unbelievable. Just listen. All they ask is that their conscientious objections be respected. In the tolerant Britain of the past, this would have been fine. Not so in today's intolerant society. Basically, what she's managed to do is somehow call the Britain of today intolerant for not allowing Christians to be intolerant of gay people. And of course, no piece this unthinkingly done could fail to refer back to Britain's halcyon past. What I, however, want to leave you guys with is a question. What past exactly do you think Christina is referring back to? Is she referring back to the days before 1982, when you could be imprisoned for being a homosexual in Northern Ireland? Is she referring back to the days before 1980, when you could be imprisoned for being a homosexual in Scotland? Is she appealing back to the wondrous days of yore before 1967, when you could be imprisoned for being a homosexual in England and Wales? Or, who knows, maybe she's looking farther back into the mists of time before 1861, when homosexuality carried the death penalty. But then again, maybe that's taking this thing too seriously. This article is a joke. It deserves to be laughed at, not treated as some polemic to be fought. So go ahead, internet. Mock away. It's what you're best at.